my time.
Okay, g'day, Rudy here. Just going to have a look at 3 excellent ASX ETFs to buy and hold for 10 years or more. I love it when they say 10 years or more by Motley Fool. Anyway, looks very nice. Okay, so you're looking to buy and hold ETFs, stress-free strategy, if you don't look at all. Okay, so first cab off the rank is NDQ, and they talk about Apple and Nvidia, so let's have a look. Okay, NDQ. Beautiful run since February 23. Formed this nice uptrend channel. We're right on the bottom of it. A break of that with a red candle closing below. Probably you could drop it down to, because I think we're getting pretty close to something happening. You drop it down to a weekly chart. That was a monthly we were looking at before. This thing needs to get a nice green candle in the next couple of weeks. Otherwise, a nice red candle below there won't be. We're probably coming down to test 41. So let's just put it back to the monthly, because we're looking 10 years. Okay, so that down here would be 50% retrace from this move here. So still not bearish long term. The 2 stocks they talked about, Apple. Okay, so Apple, like NDQ, has had a beautiful run since 2020. Formed this nice uptrend channel. So as that December, late last year, we hit the top of that channel, and it looks like it's a sort of a rounded top happening there. So I'd say that's coming down to we'll call it 200, because it likes round numbers. Interestingly enough, we hit the 2.6 fib up here, so that's basically 2.6 times the move from here to here. So another sign that maybe that, at least in the interim term, is a top. And Nvidia, so anyone who that's just like a rocket, isn't it? Hard to gauge on this one. All I know is that it's been a bit pearl or an uptrend, probably too fast. And when's this? So this is June 24. So June 24 to today, it's really just been hovering in a, like if we look at the closes from that close and that close. So, who knows? But the only thing I know is that you need a red candle close below there would be negative, and a green candle close above there would be bullish. Now these are all just my general opinion. Okay, so what's the next ETF? So we've done NDQ. Okay, Asia, the Asia ETF. And they talk about Tencent and Taiwan Semiconductor. Okay, so Asia. Again, been a pearler of a run since 22, late 22. What do you say? We've currently reached this 0.786 fib retracement. So that's so from this move here to this move there, we've now come up 78.6% of that downturn. So that's usually if it can't get past there, so you need a green candle close above there, otherwise it's probably coming down to test the trend line here. Call it 10, because we like round numbers. But again, it's still long term. All these are still looking, they're not looking like this. Alright, the other one was 10 cent. That's an interesting one, isn't it? So 10 cents since 2017. So they did have this uptrend channel. They got broken back in March 22. So if we extend that forward, where that's basically where we are. So I started this uptrend channel from January 23. So there's the 78.6% retracement of this move to that move. So it still looks like it could maybe, have another crack up to here, but then I'd want to keep going. Otherwise, I know it wouldn't be unusual to, say, have over time a retracement back to the trend line. So, interesting one, that one. Alright, and the other one, Taiwan Semiconductors. Okay, so sort of a cup and handle chart there, except without the handle, because usually the handle comes down here anyway. So it's been I didn't, if you drew an uptrend line there, it's broken it. Actually, let's just do that. So if we draw, go to the bottom of that candle. Okay, so we're bang on. Yeah, so we're bang on that uptrend channel. We've been trading in a bit of a box there. The cup and handle usually, so from this move to this move, it replicates it. So that would put the price up here, target of 2. So we've hit the 2 target if it was a cup and handle. So it probably needs to consolidate around here and then start again. Otherwise, usually these things come back to support and then go off again. Alright, what was the third one? HACK. And the holdings, they're talking about Palo Alto and CrowdStrike. Okay. So HACK. Alright. So that's had a ripper. Look at that. It's a big long time story, but like a lot of these other ones, they seem to be hitting the top of their trend lines, the long term ones. They form these shorter term ones, so I'd expect a retrace back to here. And you can also see if this was a true cup and handle. As I said before, the handle usually I guess it maybe came back a bit. But the target 2, so we've hit the 2 target, which is basically adding the move from here to here onto there, so we've hit the 2 fib, and we've hit the top of the trend line, so it's going to be hard to push through there. So again, I'd say a back down retest. So that's the HACK and the holdings. So Palo Alto, another beautiful uptrend. You've got some big wicks going here, so as it gets up, someone's selling it down. Hard to say, really. I guess the only thing I can say, if you get a big red candle breaking that trend line, then it's not gonna look good. So we're waiting for a retrace. We've got to wait and see what happens. But I wouldn't be buying it right now. And the other stock was Crowd. So again, we had a bit of a cup and well, a bit of a handle we came down here. So anyway, so the move from here to here 2 times. So we've hit the 2 times. Very erratic, these things, aren't they? Look at that. Started the month here, went up there, finished there. It started the month here, went down and finished here. So it's, yeah, actually let's look on the weekly chart, see if there's any more signs. So on a weekly there, where you can see we hit the top of the trend, so we're forming a bounce. At least we've got a green candle there. So maybe in the short term that looks pretty bullish. But if we just go back to HACK, it's hard to say really. But it wouldn't be unusual to still be in a long-term bullish, but still have a retest. So I guess if I summarise all that, is there's nothing wrong with those 3 ETFs, but I'd wait. I think wait a month or so, because overall I'm still expecting a correction in the overall markets. I think, and that, yeah. All right, well, they're just my general opinions. Agree or disagree, send us a comment. Otherwise, have a good weekend. So,